Hit the like button coming through the door. What's up? What's up, Reese? I couldn't take it no more, Reese. Like, IG is bugging. The last 2 weeks, they've had me shadow banned. Hit the like button coming through the door. What's up, Candace Oaken? What up, Todd? What up? Hit the like button coming through the door. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop doing. I'm gonna start doing every live on YouTube. As much as it's a pain in the ass to do. Before y'all even get started, hit the like button coming through the door. Just so they'll know everybody's legit. Just so they'll know everybody's legit. Hit the like button coming through the door so they'll know everybody's legit. We got a couple of things we're going to talk about. What up, y'all? Hit the like button coming through the door. We're going to talk about some things. Okay. Cleveland Wilcox, before we get started, any questions? Before we get started, any questions? We're going to do the questions right now. Let's do the question first. Shout out to everybody. You addicted to my channel? Yo, I'm happy. I'm happy to tie up. I'm happy somebody's addicted to my channel. I appreciate you a lot. Cleveland, I did not see the verses. But if you want to ask me a general question, I've seen highlights, but I'm going to be 100% totally honest with you. I didn't think it was a good matchup. I didn't think it was a good matchup because most people who were into Eve didn't know Trina's songs, and most people out there into Trina didn't know Eve's songs. So I didn't think that was a good matchup. The Drake song Finesse. Thank you, Reese. I can say about the Drake song Finesse. Somebody mentioned that I think it was about Kim Kardashian. Because he said in the song, you and your sister, too much to handle. The reason why I don't think it's Kim is because I don't think it's Kim and Kylie, because number one, she got too many damn sisters, right? And her and Kylie don't really hang like that. And I just think from what he said, what he was saying in the record, it sounded like Bella Hadid. And I believe that's the reason why him and The Weeknd fell out. Because even though Bella was his ex, I believe that record was about Bella Hadid. Honestly. Make sure you hit the like button coming through the door, y'all. Y'all think it was about Bella and Gigi. I always thought Finesse was about them. That was you, okay. Okay, there you go. I answered the question for you. That's a good observation, though. I would die if it was about Kim. I would love it. I so want them to be a couple now. Just so everybody can lose their minds. That's the only reason I want Drake and Kim to be a couple. Just so everybody can spaz out. So, we're going to go into why we were here. And shout out to everybody. New York in the building. Strong Island, stand up. But I knew this was going to happen. And I knew somebody would say something to Nicki Minaj. Nicki can't seem to just get out of her own way. Even when she's trying to be civil, when she's trying to have people's back, somebody's always going to say something to her. So on the ends of this, Michael B. Jordan starting his own Trinidadian rum, and even though to me it's no big deal, the man didn't know. It's not like he was trying to culture appropriate Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, man, come on, man. But of course, we're living in the era of fake outrage, the era of, oh, I'm offended, the era of do your research. That's everybody's answer to everything now. Do your research. I'm gonna get into it, well. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna go into Trick Daddy as well. So Tariq, Nasheed, whatever the heck his name is. I remember him from back in the day when he wrote a book called How to Be a Mac. And where he explained the difference between a Mac, a player, a pimp. So that's what I remember him from. He's an author, and he's one of these so-called, he was Kevin, what's his name? What's Kevin's name? He was Kevin Samuels before Kevin Samuels. That's what Tariq was. He was Kevin Samuels. Right. So we're going to get into that. He was really Kevin Samuels before Kevin Samuels. He was so-called like the man who was going to teach y'all how to respect women and how to treat women and how you treat women who don't want to be respected and this, that, and the other. That's where I remember him from. So when Nicki came out and kind of defended Michael B. Jordan and then kind of told him to change his name, I knew there was going to be some sort of backlash, either from people who defend Michael B. Jordan and don't like Nicki Minaj, or people from Trinidad. That's the first thing I thought to say, is watch somebody from Trinidad and Tobago say something to Nicki, because they're still mad at her for when she came to Trinidad with Kenny. I know a lot of people who are still tight about that. And a lot of people who said they'll never forgive Nicki Minaj and she ain't Trini and she's Americanized. She's not a real Trini gal. There's a lot of girls like that. Okay? So, let me just paint you the picture about what happened and with Nicki standing up. We're going to ask, should Nicki just have not said anything? Because we got this Nasheed coming for her. Now, the way how it works is people see one person come for her, and now you're going to start seeing more than one person. So, Michael B. Jordan named his rum, which is that he had with a Trinidadian dude. Reese, can you remember the name of that? Can you look up the name of that rum? It was like Sutre or New Tray or some shit. But anyway, he named it a Trinidadian name. And he said, what's up, Dolly? Yes, thank you, Dolly. So, Michael B. Jordan named his rum, right? Named his rum a name. Jewelbert, thank you. I don't know how you pronounce it, but Jewelbert, Drybert, whatever. Okay? But, and Dolly, you brought up a good point, and then we will go into that, and I'll tell you the difference. I'll tell you the difference between Kendall Jenner and why she's able to use that name. So, he had said he's going to trademark it, and the word doesn't mean anything in any other language. So, because he didn't do double research, and because he didn't check slangs, lingo, and do double research, it came out that name had something to do that was tied to the slave. And I don't really remember what it was tied to. Okay? And somehow or another, people of Trinidad and Tobago got offended. And they started saying that Michael B. Jordan was culture appropriation. And he's trying to get paid off the Trinidadian culture, which I believe he's in business with someone from Trinidad, if I'm not mistaken. So I believe he's in business with someone from Trinidad. All right? Reese, help me out here. The person he's in business with, aren't they Trinidadian? And could you give me a brief? Dolly, my assistant's in here. Can you brief me again on why the people of Trinidad got upset? What were they offended by again? Didn't have something to do with enslaved people in Trinidad or something along those lines? Somebody help me out so I don't offend nobody with the verbiage. So, Nicki Minaj decided to step up and say, hey guys, you know, I'm sure Michael didn't mean it to offend anybody. I had to get my bottoms reset. Fucking hurt. So I had to get my bottoms reset. I gotta go back some more. So Nicki Minaj said, hey, I'm sure Michael B. Jordan didn't mean anything by it. I'm sure he didn't intend to offend anybody. But now that we're educated, change the name and continue to prosper. Right? So, yesterday, Michael B. Jordan didn't say anything. Okay, guys. Right. Thanks, TX. Right, I know about that, but Reese, I want to know again, what exactly was the issue with the name? I'm not going to lie, I know nothing about the Trinidadian culture, except I smashed a couple of badass Trini girls, and they really know how to wine good. They got good wine. That's all I know about the Trinidadian culture. Them Trinidadian girls can fuck. That's all I know. So, and that one Trinidadian girl I was with said, Daddy, I want to dance on your dick. Child. They slow wine very well. Yes. Yes, I know a Trinidadian chick I mess with. That chick could fuck all day. And she had good wine. She wine good. So, right, and he's the business with Trinidadian company. Okay, so it means enslaved. Thank you. So it means enslaved. So then they said, oh, it means enslaved. Now, I don't know whether it means enslaved in a lingo, because I don't understand how Michael B. Jordan, he said he researched it. Why is this shit so loud in here? He said he researched it and he didn't come out with it didn't say anything. We in the U.S. Virgin Islands, okay, hold on, have Jubert every carnival. It takes place in the morning, the day before the carnival. Okay, so they just said it meant enslaved, Dolly. So what does that mean? Okay, what does that mean on your end? Because I'm hearing this said it means enslaved. Okay. At any rate, I don't know what type of research Michael B. Jordan called himself doing. Is if people are talking about, you can look it up in a dictionary, and it means enslaved. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. So anyway, Nicki said, change the name and continue to prosper, all right? So I believe it was, he didn't do anything. Yes, I believe today, or maybe yesterday, Michael B. Jordan the process of changing the name. Okay? He was in the process of changing the name. So after Nicki said what she said, here comes Tariq Nasheed. And he says, Nicki Minaj, right? Nicki Minaj had the nerve to come for an American black man, saying that he is appropriating Trinidadian culture when she has been appropriating an American woman, Lil' Kim, 15 years or something like that. He does something about how is Michael B. Jordan going to get paid appropriating Trinidadian culture when Nicki Minaj has pretty much been getting paid appropriating a black female American, Lil' Kim. That was what his tweet was. So now that he has come out and said this, you all know what's coming next. You all know what's coming next. Lil' Kim will probably retweet. Then here come all the Nicki haters. They'll have something to say. You know what's coming. And Nicki won't get a whole bunch of Trinidadians on her side. Maybe a lot of the young ones will be on her side. But some of the older Trinidadians and the ones that is Nicki age, they have decided they don't like Nicki Minaj. And they don't want her back in Trinidad and Tobago. I need more likes, y'all. I got 63 people in here and 26 likes. I mean, come on, y'all. All you got, it don't cost you nothing. All you got to do is hit the like. If you want to hit my Cash App, you can do that. Cash App Heaven Hollywood. And you already know how to hit the super chat. So right, so he has now put this tweet out there, and I guarantee you, it's like people just wait to see, is it okay to come for Nicki? Oh, good. Some other man said it. Now this man is coming for Nicki Minaj. And he's gonna try to garner some attention from it. I hope Nicki don't pay him no mind. But he's gonna try to garner some attention for it. If you have not yet liked it, please, the like button is behind the chat button. Just come out of chat for a minute, like it, and then go back in. So, I'm sure after this guy has come out and said, well, Nicki is doing, there's no better. She came for an American man, Michael B. Jordan, about appropriating Trinidadian culture, when her herself, a Trinidadian woman, is appropriating American culture because she's copying Lil' Kim. And something like that, Kim will see and she'll retweet or some dumb shit like that. And then Nicki will go back on hiatus because she ain't gonna do with the bullshit. But I say this. Somebody mentioned, well, why does Kendall and Kylie and all of them get away with it? Why? Because number one, the only people that's ever accusing them of appropriating their culture is black people, and the white people aren't going to complain about Kendall. The white people aren't going to say, they may sit back and say, oh yeah, that's messed up, but you know what? She's American. I'm not snitching her out. You see, here's the thing that people don't realize about the Kardashians. They have a lot of haters, but they have double the fans. And the thing that a lot of people respect about them is, here you take a girl, Kim Kardashian, who didn't have talent, didn't have any talent, but a couple of things happened with Kim that makes a lot of people that draw them to the Kardashians. One, Kim is on a video that's floating around out there at 14 years of age saying, you can get a good look at me now, my name is Kim Kardashian, I'm going to be rich and famous. And then you can hear all her girlfriends in the back from her high school saying, oh please, no you're not. So Kim said, get a good picture of me now, because my name's Kim Kardashian, I'm going to be rich and famous. So, one thing that people do like is when you own something. And when you claim something before it happens, and then you go out there and do it. Regardless of how much they dislike you, people have respect for people that do that. Now, they may be acting like they don't got respect. Right? They may act like they don't got respect, but they actually do. So, as usual, Michael B. Jordan is black. I don't give a damn if you're Trinidadian. You're black. You're black. I don't consider blacks, African Americans, Trinidadians, Jamaicans, Haitians, I don't consider them different. I don't. You go into a racist building that don't want to hire blacks. They're not going to sit around and say, oh, he's Haitian. He's not black. Give him the job. No. We're all black. And we constantly try to prevent each other from getting bags. Yeah, we're different by DNA, but when it comes to stuff like trying to expand and trying to come up, I don't think you'd be shutting down another black person talking about, oh, you're not from my culture, so why should you benefit off of my culture? What, off of rum? Off of rum and a name. It's Michael B. Jordan. He could call it Michael B. Jordan rum, and it's still going to do well. I don't look at it like, again, I don't care. That's your opinion. That's your opinion, and I got my opinion. And that is the reason why we stay behind. Because we divide our own people. And because he called it a Trinidadian name, I can see if it was one meaning for it. It isn't. It's different meanings for it. It's not like it's one set meaning. There's different meaning for it. So how is he even supposed to know what the real meaning is? If he Googles it, there's a bunch of different meanings. So I just think we're living in what's up. Again, like I said, I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I'm not going to go back and forth. If that's your opinion, that's your opinion. But you know what you're not going to do. I don't insult you for your opinion. I don't expect nobody to insult me for mine, especially in my life. If you want to state your opinion and you don't like my opinion, you are welcome to go start up your own channel and start up your own live. And then you can say what you want to say on that live. So I respect people's opinion. They don't but I'm talking my opinion. This is my channel. And I'm not going to argue with somebody over my opinion. Because you ain't going to change it. And my opinion is, you see all these white folks. Is Jay-Z a smart businessman? Karina Lewis. Why Tariq has said stuff about Nicki before? Has he always came for Nicki Minaj? You know? Okay, so he's one of them dudes that come for Nicki Minaj. Let me tell you something. I know a lot of them guys, Carcino. And the funny thing is, if y'all, a lot of the Nicki fans and the Barbs get mad at me because I give it to you straight, no chaser. But there are plenty of YouTube channels and guys that just blatantly hate on Nicki Minaj. And I'm talking about men. And they're a bigger platform than me. But I don't never see y'all going over there, harassing them, chasing them down. Because trust me, I go over there to be like, how come the Barbs ain't came for this nigga yet? But just saying, well, we ain't never heard of them. But they got a bigger platform than me, and you heard of me. So if you heard of me, then you should have heard of them. Jada Black is always coming for Nicki Minaj. Carcino, always coming for Nicki Minaj. There's a lot of men that's always coming for Nicki Minaj. Platforms bigger than mine. Armand Wiggins. But y'all would rather come to a smaller platform and mess with me. I've seen comments in my YouTube, oh, let's get his page taken down, Barbs. Why? What have I ever said insulting about Nicki Minaj? Who said is Jay-Z a smart businessman? Well, Jay-Z he became a billionaire somehow. So you got to be smart to make the amount of money that Jay-Z has made. So I would say, yes, he is a smart businessman because he's made a lot of money. And when you think about it, Jay-Z don't really do anything else. He don't act. It's not like he acts. It's not like he's an athlete. So most of his money he got from the music business and selling drugs. Right? Most of it he got from the music business and selling drugs. So I would say you got to consider him a smart businessman if he's made all that money, pretty much from the music business. Yeah, I've heard of that Tupia. Isn't she supposed to be like a psychic or whatever? I don't take those people serious. I'm sorry. You know, um, I don't take them serious because she's another one who is like a barb, right? She's like a barb psychic. So all of her readings on Nicki is going to be positive, and all her readings on Megan or Cardi is going to be negative, or anybody who don't like Nicki Minaj. So I like people who I mean, you can have your favorites. Everybody has their favorites. But you can't be a psychic reader or tarot card reader and everything's always positive for one person and always negative for a group of people. I'm not going to take your credibility. To me, your credibility is garbage. You know, so. But yes, I have heard of her. I don't follow her, but I've heard of her. You know, a lot of people mention her, and they say, "Oh, she's good. You need to follow her." You know, but I'm just not into the psychic readers and stuff like that. I just find it hard to believe. Come on, man. Hold on, guys. So, this guy felt the need to come for Nicki Minaj, and I really don't think Nicki said anything bad. I don't think she said anything bad. Can y'all see me or what? See me, hear me, all that shit? So, but he has a habit. What's up, Miss Char? He has a habit of coming for females. There's a lot of dudes out there who got a habit of coming for females and be coming for bad females. So I'm like, I start questioning dudes. Well, somebody said, I thought he was just making a comment because he wanted to throw himself in the mix. But one of the heavy hitters said he's always coming for Nicki Minaj. So he has some sort of gripe with Nicki Minaj. I don't know whether Nicki left him on scene. I don't know whether he's tried to talk to Nicki before she had talked to him. But he's got some sort of gripe with Nicki Minaj. Now, what else is going on? Britney Spears. I see in court today. Britney asked for her to be the courtship could. Why could I never ever pronounce that properly? Reese, Dolly, help me out. How do you pronounce it? Courtship. whatever the fuck. Something that she shouldn't be under. Slavery, a.k.a. modern day slavery. She asked for it to end finally after 13 years. In court, we found out that she's had a UD inserted inside her body for years. I guarantee you she is chipped. She said she's got a UD in her body, and she's had it in her body for years. So she can't get pregnant. She's not allowed to marry. That's why she has not married this boyfriend. They would have to give her permission to get married, and they're not going to do it. An IUD. Saying it's for birth control. But it's more than for birth control. She is chipped. Conservatorship. Thank y'all. Conservatorship. I cannot pronounce it. I have so much trouble pronouncing that. Anyway. She's trying to get out of it. She's got a boyfriend there with her. Now, if I'm her, I would not trust her boyfriend because I believe that boyfriend is hired by the father. All of those men that are there acting like they're Whitney. Yeah, that's exactly who she is, Whitney, because she ain't Britney. All of those acting like they're Whitney's boyfriend, they are all hired by the father, who is obsessed with his daughter because he's been fucking her for so long. That's right, I said it. Conserve. Conserve. Thank you, Wo. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Dolly, I'm sorry. I don't trust that dude. I don't trust that dude because he first got in it for the money. Now he wants to act like he loves Britney so bad. There's nothing about that woman that even remotely resembles anything Britney used to do, any way Britney used to act. Now she comes out and says what we always knew, the posts were BS. Those posts were not real. Duh. We can tell when it's people posting for you. Britney Jean? I know I can. I told you I smelt that bitch backstage of iHeartRadio, whatever the fuck it was, back in the early 90s. Right after she did. I can't get no. I can't get no. And I try. Yeah, I try. I went backstage. That's right. I said, damn, go ahead, Britney Jean. I went backstage, was like, yeah, I'm having Hollywood, blah, TV, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. And you know, when she does that little laugh, her little nose screw, but she's so damn cute. Her little nose scoots up. That bitch smelled like a tub of strawberries. I kissed on her cheek. I was trying to kiss on her lips, but that bitch ain't dumb. She turned that, I kissed on her cheek. She was like, thanks for coming. And you know when she laughed, her little nose scoots up. I used to love that bitch. So then she walked past. I was like, this bitch smell like a tub of strawberries. Now, forward fast to Las Vegas. I went to see Whitney Bean. Right? I went to see Whitney Bean. I went back there and was like, oh, remember me? Blah, blah, blah. She was looking like, who is this nigger? Who is this nigger out here, back here? When I met Brittany Jean, she was so loving and, oh, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. And then I met Whitney Bean and is ready for your bombs. And I went back there and then she was looking like, who let this fucking monkey back here? That's the look she was giving me. When I was like, hey, Britt, blah, 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 remember me from the such and such and such? And I'm running down to her exactly where we were when we met. And she's looking like, if somebody don't come get this fucking monkey from backstage, I'm going to have a fucking fit. So she fucking looking like, what the fuck are you, coon? So I'm like, damn, she ain't acting the same way she did 10 years ago, however long it was, 12, 13 years ago. So I was like, then I said, you know what? Maybe I'm overreacting. But I'll never forget her scent. I'm going to walk past her and get a whiff of that scent because this bitch smelled like a tub of strawberries. So, what up, man? So then I went past her and got a whiff. This bitch smelled like a replacement. I was like, oh, hell no. This ain't Brittany Jean. This ain't Brittany Jean. Bitch, you smell like a replacement. Nope. No fucking way. That sealed it for me. That sealed it for me. No, no, no. With a damn Michael Strahan gap in her teeth. When the fuck does Brittany Jean Spears ever had a gap? Looking like she can't move. I'm like, wait a minute. Brittany Jean used to be a master of footwork. Brittany Jean used to be a master of footwork. Oops, I did it again. I play with your heart. Gotta lust. I know the fucking steps. I know all them steps. Back and forth. This bitch was fucking up the dance moves. I'm like, oh, hell no. That ain't no Brittany Jean up there. Who the fuck y'all got up there? Bitch up there smelling like Brute by Fabergé. The Brittany Jean that I smelled had on probably $1,000 cologne. Had on $1,000 perfume. This bitch smelled like she bathed in real fresh strawberries. Looked like she had no soap and she just bathed her body in strawberries. That's how good this bitch smelled. I was trying to eat this bitch. I said, God damn, Britney Spears smell. I ain't never smelled nobody smell like that. I was literally trying to eat this bitch. Literally. After she left, 10 minutes later, I'm like, I can't get that fucking smell out of my nose. So I said to myself, when I seen her 12 years after that, okay, Heaven, you're overreacting. I know that smell. If she got that smell on, then I'm just totally overreacting. Maybe she grew a gap. Maybe this really is Britney. But the scent, my nose don't lie. My nose don't lie. That bitch smelled past me. That bitch smelled like Brute by Fabergé. I was, oh, hell, fuck no. This ain't Britney Jean. Who the fuck is this replacement? Bitch smelled like a replacement. Couldn't hit none of the notes. I'm like, who the, but they play the record. She lip syncing. Whoa, wait a minute. She didn't want to hit none of the notes. I'm like, because that's not that bitch up there. They got this old robotic ass, funky ass replacement up there instead of Britney Jean. Bitch would look like her legs were broke. The only thing was moving was her hands. Just like on the videos. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Bitch, that ain't the dance step to hold it against me. What the fuck are you doing? Just like in them same videos. In them videos she got right now on Instagram. She don't never change her shirt. That bitch wear the same shirt every day, except it's a different color. So, hey guys, I was listening to the questions that you guys wanted, and I'm going to answer them. First of all, what is your favorite color? Well, my favorite. Bitch, ain't nobody asked you that. Ain't nobody asked you about your fucking favorite color. Motherfuckers want to know if you real or if you a fucking robot. Don't give me that bullshit. I've been reading your questions right, and I'm going to answer them. Okay, first question is, what's your favorite flower? Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody asked that. What's my favorite flower? Who gives a fuck? We want to find out what the fuck did they do with Britney Jean? That's the question everybody want to know. And so I was reading the questions that you've been sending in. What restaurant is your favorite restaurant? Well, my favorite restaurant is, depending on where I'm at, you really think we that dumb? Ain't nobody sent in no question asking you, oh, what day do you like to go on to? What day is laundry day for you? What the fuck? What day do I like to do my laundry? Quick question. I like to do laundry on Sunday. And most of the time on Thursday. If I can't do it on Thursday, then Sunday. The fuck's you talking about, B? You know good and fucking well ain't nobody asked you that. Are you a fucking robot? That's the fucking question everybody want to know. And if you are, where is Brittany Jean? And when are you going back to whatever fucking lab your dumbass came from? Couldn't be me interviewing. That's why she won't do no fucking interview. She definitely won't do no interview with me. So she's fine, spinning around her fucking living room 13 motherfucking times with her hands out like this. And wasn't even dizzy. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck can do that? A fucking robot. Ain't no goddamn way a human being, ain't no goddamn way a human being is gonna spin around like this 13 motherfucking times straight and wasn't dizzy. So today she got a chance to talk. They all that shit is for formalities. She been trying to do this shit forever. They not gonna let this poor woman out of this conservative or this DNA chip woman. I don't even know what to call her no more. I don't know whether they killed the old Britney. I don't know whether they put the old Britney on ice. And I don't know whether this is Britney. She's just chipped. I don't know. But I do know one thing. My nose don't lie. I got the best nose in the business. And I know one fucking thing. That bitch that I saw in Las Vegas looks like the same bitch that's been portraying Britney Spears for the last 10, 15 years. And that bitch walked past me and looked at me like, who is this nigger? Why do you have niggers back here? Like, what? Could someone get this fucking monkey, please? That's the way she was looking at me. And Britney Jean Spears loves niggers. Loves niggas. That wasn't Britney Jean. So let's hope that this thing ends the conservatorship, whatever. Now, your boy Tory. Well, we know Lil Baby unfollowed Quavo, but I'm like, wait a minute. If Lil Baby so-called beat up Offset or had his crew beat up Offset, why is he just now unfollowing Quavo? But Tory Lanez, I don't know, man. Whenever I say something about Tory Lanez, all of a sudden, all of these Tory Lane fans that I never even knew existed comes out of the woodwork. Oh, Tory did it to motherfucker. I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? Now all of a sudden, everybody's a fucking Tory Lane fan. But I don't ever remember that nigga having no fans. Not in America. That nigga did not have fans like that in America. Now, since everybody hates Megan, now everybody's a Tory fan. Like, oh my God. Hold on, y'all. I'm serious, y'all. And y'all know I'm not bullshitting. Y'all know I'm not bullshitting. Y'all know I ain't bullshitting. So Tory's tweeting, why don't you just tell the truth? Why did you lie? Just tell the truth. First he tweeted, disloyalty. It's disloyalty for me or something like that. Then he tweeted, well, why lie when you could just tell the truth? Okay, Tory, then why don't you tell the truth? Why don't you do it for us, sir? Because everybody keeps saying, this is the funny thing. Everybody keeps saying Megan's lying, right? But then they don't want to tell their story. Then where's your story, sir? If her story is a lie, where's your story? How long are we going to keep going on this? I don't want to say anything for legal reasons. What legal reasons? Ain't shit happening. Y'all keep going to court and there's no news on the court date. Shouldn't that tell you something? Going to court and then there's no news on the court date. It's like they don't even go. Nobody has nothing to say. Nobody knows nothing about the court date. Nobody knows what happened. Like, but then you want to come back to social media. You don't want to say anything in court. Don't say anything about court. But then you want to come back to social media and start throwing subs. So tired of these niggas, yo. I'm starting to think the whole motherfucking thing was set up now. I'm starting to think all them motherfuckers is in cahoots together. I'm telling you. If I don't see a motherfucking verdict soon, that's it. I'm going to start saying Megan, Tory, Kelsey, Jay-Z, motherfucking all these motherfuckers is in it together if I don't see nothing happen. They done all plotted together to get a bag. Why is there never anything on this court case? Never. I think Tory got a bag to go along with it. I believe Kelsey got paid off. I believe Tory got paid off. And in order for him not to look bad, he has to go out there and say, I didn't get paid off. They've been offering to pay me off. Remember at the beginning, he was saying, Oh, they're trying to pay me off. I believe Tory took that money. And I don't give a fuck what all the Tory fans say. That's my opinion. Because there's no way that this court case is going to go on and this nigga has not been arrested, has not even been arrested. But it's still going on this long. If there was no people that out, if they would charge him, they would arrest him by now. Yeah, and if there was nothing, they would have. If it was nothing, they would have let him go and say, "Oh, it's nothing. There are no charges." But they're not saying that. He obviously was charged with something. Now some people are trying to say it was Tory's, it was a guy who did Tory's security. Because he's always mixed up in drama and blah, blah, blah. Okay, if it was, let it out. Shout, shout, let it all out. Who tried to take the stallion out? Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. I come on YouTube. I better see something in my I should come on here begging for money like everybody else. We begging for likes. Come on, girl. We begging for likes, girl. Girl. We begging for likes. Girl. We begging for likes. Girl. So Clevin, what do you think Nicki Minaj should do? You said she should make the industry kiss her fake ass. What do you suggest Nicki do to make the industry kiss her ass? In your opinion, what should Nicki do? I don't know why that chat isn't coming up anymore. But in your opinion, what should Nicki do? Because of what a man said? They didn't turn on her because of what a man said. Who did, what do you mean? Explain. Who, they should have turned on her because of what man said? You said because of that big guy in the industry? What's up, Ashanti? Oh, because she went Miley Cyrus. Hey man, listen, that's the way the industry works. The industry is all about favors. The industry is all about one hand washes the other and both hands wash the face. That's the way it's always been though. So and Nicki's been around the industry for a long time. Right? So I don't know whether Nicki felt as though it wasn't gonna happen to her or who was Miley Cyrus, this that, and the other. But Nick, just apologize. You know, just apologize. Even her manager was telling her, okay, we get it. Just apologize. If she just would have said, you know what? I apologize, Miley. I should not have called you a bitch. You know, I apologize. That would have been the end of it. That's what I wish she had done. I'm not all about that. Oh, Nicki showed them. No. What's the big deal? Just apologize. And that would have been the end of that. What's up, Ashanti? No, it can't be changed now because, number one, she never apologized in public. She apologized in private, but that was right before Queen. And then her and Miley promoted Queen. Miley was one of the few people who was like, yo, go get that Nicki Minaj Queen. If you go back to Twitter, Miley Cyrus was one of the only few celebrities saying, go get Queen. But then because Miley said in the record, I love you, Nicki, but I listen to Cardi, meaning she wasn't saying she only listens to Cardi. What she was saying was, even though I love you, Nicki, I just want to tell you, I listen to Cardi. But I love you, Nicki, but I listen to Cardi. In other words, I know you don't want me to, but I listen to Cardi. And Nicki flipped out about that and then started talking about how she was sucking Mike Will's dick in the studio. And then that ended up being the last straw in Miley Cyrus's marriage. She was probably already on thin ice. But when Nicki said that and it got around, it got back to Miley Cyrus's husband. And within a week, he was filing for divorce. And that is a fact. That's a fact. EXO. What up, EXO? EXO, you don't love me. But I was lifting yesterday, yo. I can't even lift my arms up. I'm so sore. So sore. Mm. Arms are sore. I was chest pressing yesterday. Anyway, did y'all put something in my cash app or in my super chat? Anyway, about to get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me.